Hello everyone, welcome to Lighthouse Stamping with Lorraine. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Vancouver, Washington. Thank you for joining me today. Before we get started, the housekeeping notes, all the product I use and all the dimensions will be listed below. There's a link to my online store if you wish to purchase any of these products. There's a link to my Facebook group. We'd love to have you join that. There's my email if you have any questions or would like more information about my in-person classes. And finally, remember to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube and help me grow in YouTube world. So, I told you the other day I had a shipment coming. It was not the one I thought was coming. The other one's going to be here probably tomorrow. But anyhow, what came was the Meandering Meadows suite. And so I thought we'd play with it today. So anyhow, let me go over everything that's in here. It consists of the Garden Meadow stamp set. I'm trying to see if we can get the glare off there, which has some really cute things in it. We'll use a few of them today. It also comes with a die set that cuts all the images out, but there's some extra pieces. There's some hills here and some grass. This arch is gorgeous. And then there is a gate. You could cut out the fence here, the gate here, or you can cut one out of just cardstock with this piece. So there's lots of beautiful dies. Pick those up. Set those off to the side. And besides this, that's that. You can get that as a bundle price, or you can get the whole suite for one price. There is these beautiful trinkets. These are the Adhesive-Backed Dragonflies and Birds. If I can pull this out. Hang on. There we go. So some birds going this way and some birds going that way, and we have some beautiful butterflies. So we won't put those back because we're going to be using those in a little while. There's some ribbon that goes with this, and they call this the pecan pie. It's basically a strip of pecan pie through the very vanilla. It's beautiful ribbon. Love that. But the paper. That's all I can say. The paper is absolutely gorgeous. Then I grabbed the card. Okay. Anyhow, the paper, there is 12 different designs for each, 48 sheets. And I've just pulled out one of each so you can look at them. The back sides are beautiful too, but not as well as the front sides. Now, I know many of you already seen this. I did not get this when it first came out. I was in the middle of all my Christmas series, so I'm a little behind. Even that back side's gorgeous. But I'm going to play with it today, and the other box that I'm waiting for is my pre-order. And once that comes, I can start showing you some of the stuff that's going to be in the annual. There's another beautiful back. They're all gorgeous. Oh, that's the piece I was looking for. Oh, I grabbed two of the same one. Well, anyhow, you see what I mean? The paper's gorgeous. The colors in this paper. What color isn't in this paper? That's my thing. Almost every color is in there. And even colors that are not in here go with the paper. And I'll show you that. I used, not today, I used two colors that are in the paper, but on Friday, I'm going to use Lemon Lolly, which is not in here, but goes with this so gorgeous. And so many other colors that aren't listed. And the list is huge. I'll hold it up if you want to try to read it, or you can go to the online store and see the list. It's a huge list. It's right there. So we're just going to have a little play with this today. So this is what I came up with first. Just a simple little envelope there. And this is my card. There's one single little dragonfly on it. And you open it up, it says, "Thinking of You." And it shows the full pattern of the paper. And like I said, it's a very simple card. But we're not making this one today. This one was with Highland Heather. We're going to make a different one. We're going to use Melon Mambo. We are going to use some white and an envelope. So I think we're going to go ahead and do our stamping first, and then I will show you how I built the card. I only need one of these, but I have a couple extra. This is a piece of white that is 2 inches by 5 3/8, and then our envelope. So let's go ahead and get the stamping here. And first we're going to stamp this cute little flower in Memento. I'm going to put it right down here in the corner. Oop. Hang on. That didn't turn out too well. So, hang on. I should have grabbed a mat. If your pictures don't look right when you're using photopolymer, grab a mat. Much better. And then, let's sit for black. Let's sit for a second. This is Melon Mambo. We're going to stamp Thinking of You right up here at the top. And then I grabbed out the one that says hello. And we'll stamp that down in the corner. Just a nice little Thinking of You card. So the next thing we need to do, need a piece of scratch paper. Let's flip that over. The only colors I'm using are, on this, is I'm using Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green. And I'm actually going to be using the light Granny Apple, I think. Whoa. Did you just see this? I opened it and it splattered. There's a little splatter on my card, but it's okay. Little dotted, never hurt anything. But I'm not doing any fancy blending or anything. I am just coloring. So you could do this with your markers. You could do it with pencils. Whatever you wanted. I'm just keeping it real simple. And I'm going to use the light Melon Mambo. I may throw a little dark in. And just, like I said, I'm not doing fancy coloring. I'm just making a little cluster of flowers here. Sorry about the scratching. They were in here before I started and then they left. Like I said, I'm keeping it really simple. So those two pieces, we'll set those off to the side. I'm going to set my pins out of the way. So next we need our piece of paper. Now this is a piece of 8.5 by 4.5, 8.5 by 5.5 of Melon Mambo. And I'm going to grab my trimmer here. And we are going to make a couple score lines. We are first going to score at 2 1/8. And at 4 1/4. So that's the scoring. So this one will come in. Grab my bone folder here. Give it a good burnish. And then this one will, if I grab one piece, not both, fold back. Just like that. That's the base of our card. Now, this is the piece of paper I chose to do with this, to pull out the Melon Mambo. Now, we need our height. We're going to use the full 6 inches across, but we need our height to be 5 3/8. So we have to decide where we want to take off that 3/8. Just a little bit we have to take off. So it's actually 3/4 of an inch you're taking off. Do I want to take it off here or a little off the bottom? I think I'm going to go totally on the bottom. This bottom is really quite dark. Every piece is going to be different, but it's 3/4 you're going to be cutting off. And this is still good. We can use this on the inside of another card or something else. So now we got a piece that's 5 3/8 long. And we're going to cut these, and I'm going to the bottom. I have a tendency when I'm working on small pieces to cut at this end. I like to do it because I can see exactly where my numbers are. We're cut 2. And 2. And the last piece is 2 because the paper is 6 inches. Like I said, very little waste on this card. Okay, keep those all in order. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to put the first panel on here. Yeah, nice little borders on it. Like that. Then we'll grab the next one. Okay, next I'm going to grab our white sheet and put it on. So it goes right there. Just like that. And then the last piece goes right here. And there's a little bigger gap there, but that's okay. It's about like that. It's about the same distance. Look at this gap here. This way we've got the whole picture on here. There we go. Got the whole scene across there. Now you could swap these two and put your verse over here, but then you would see the verse on the outside. I mean, it's up to you. Either way works. You could put all 3 panels here, verse here. Or you could put 1 panel here, 2 panels here, and the verse on this side. Any way you want it. And then, to finish up this card, I'm not doing a lot with it. I'm going to grab a butterfly. And where am I going to put the butterfly on this one? I want him on the front. I want him, he's heading for those little flowers right there. Like that. And that is my very simple card for today. A lot of wow factor in that card, but very simple to make. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you on Friday. I'm probably going to play with this set a little more. Like I said, I haven't had it, and so I wanted to give it a try. These are all online. They're not in any catalog, so they're online exclusive. So you go to my store, you can look under online, and you will see this whole suite in there. And when I started filming, it was all available. So I will see you on Friday, and everybody have a wonderful day. Goodbye.